And here we are once again, small break, only half a minute, and let's jump in to game number two right away. This is the Team Liquid Open number 12. This is the fifth qualifier for the TSL. This is red against blue. This is Thorzain spawning as the blue Terran here in the bottom left position. And it is Nerchio spawning as the red Zerg in the top right position. Nerchio is up 1-0 after catching the forces of Thorzain off guard. A very powerful push, intended at least by Thorzain, was intercepted very nicely by Nerchio, and then meanwhile Thorzain tried to go for a slow push with siege tanks and Thors and marines, and Nerchio was just able meanwhile to macro up so much that in the end he had just so much stuff which Thorzain could nothing do against it. And for example, Nerchio had 50 Banelinks and quite a nice amount of mutas and Zerglings there as well. So Nerchio able to take the game number one, Thorzain, and the game I was most impressed with Thorzain's TVZ was indeed on Xel'Naga Caverns, where he played such a good player like Lowly from White Russia, Belarus. He's on Team FX Open, and for example Cuba on Team IES as well. Those two are very good Zerg players. He just destroyed them yesterday, so I'm expecting a lot of him here on Shakuras, not on Shakuras Plateau, in the Xel'Naga Caverns where we are right now. So let's open up the production tab. No double barracks opening here by Thorzain, but instead, oh, I'm sorry for this zooming. So something wrong with my mouse wheel. So Shakuras, well, not Shakuras Plateau, it's a Xel'Naga Cavern still, is the map what we are playing on, and Thorzain going for a Reaper very fast, and this is what I saw doing him yesterday already. He went for this fast Reaper. Not every Zerg player, and especially Nerchio, does not want to go for hatchery first. I'm not sure when I ever saw him going for hatchery first. Nice game here by Nerchio. He killed an SCV in the mineral line here with his 3 drones before the Zerglings here running around there attacked this SCV, and the roaches, the drones, just finished him off. And Nerchio only goes for the expansion, and especially at small maps like Xel'Naga Caverns, because Steps of War is not in the map pool. Zerg players must be happy about not having Xel'Naga Caverns and not Xel'Naga Caverns, Steps of War, Delta Quadrant, etc. Jungle Basin in the map pool. Blistering Sands is not in the map pool as well, even though this is Blistering Sands is a map which a Terran player cannot be too happy about it. So Thorzain is repairing here his supply depot because he's waiting for this Marauder to come out. Meanwhile, where is the Reaper? Or was this actually the Reaper and not the SCV here by Thorzain? No, there's the Reaper, and it was the SCV which was going down. So the Reaper did not have any kills right now. Does not have any kills right now, but here are the Zerglings at the Xel'Naga Watchtower. Maybe he's checking for those two guys, and yes, the Zerglings by Nerchio spotted this Reaper, so he's running away with those guys. And having the Reaper on the high ground, of course, is a very good thing to have, but if the Reaper is on the high ground, you do not have the vision from the Xel'Naga Watchtower. And now the hatchery for Nerchio finished. There we see a creep tomer is being placed here directly next to the hatchery. He's got quite a lot of drones there already mining some minerals. And third barracks for Thorzain is finished. Second barracks as well. And now he's getting a reactor on both of his barracks, of his newly built barracks. So Mars Marine with his stim pack is coming up next to by Thorzain. Meanwhile, what is Nerchio doing? Going for the relatively fast lair, and there we see the extractor is finished as well. Do we see a third extractor? To be honest, I doubt this, because Nerchio just needs a little bit more. Now I'm confused. A little bit more drones. So Nerchio going for the double lair. Maybe he just wants to get the double the layer here at this main base, just to be sure, and then get the layer at this expansion because he wants to have more HP on this building. but still wants to have the layer in case the layer to the natural will go down anywhere, or it's just a misclick, who knows. But anyway, here are some Zerglings trying to do some damage, but because of the fact that there are the two bunkers and still remaining forces out there, no can do. So one SCV building the supply depot is going down. Zerglings running away, now they're running in, they're back again. Maybe they will be able to take down this SCV. SCV is just decided to go to the left side to produce this supply depot, and supply depot once again is getting attacked. SCV is getting attacked as well. No, still not dead. And looks like Thorzain doesn't even care about. He just is repairing those SCVs, those supply depots, and that's about it. I'm sorry, my English is a little bit fucked up at the moment. I have no idea why this is. Just give me a couple of minutes and my brain should be rebooted anytime soon. So, Nerchio having 4 more banelings here in production. Those banelings will be finished in 4 seconds. He is going for the Spire as well. The Spire is 2/3 down. And where are the Marines and the Marauders? There they are with the stim pack, doing quite a nice amount of damage, but one baneling going up, second baneling going up as well, and Nerchio could have defended this attack much better, but because of the fact that all of the I'm sorry for the zoom once again, because of the fact that all of his banelings were blocked by his own Zerglings, he was not able to use those banelings quite fast. So let's take a look. Thorzain is under attack here by those Zerglings, but the Marines with the stim, of course, will be able to kill all those Zerglings right away. And Nerchio just lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Zerglings, 10 Zerglings with this attack, because it's very easy to kill dead Zerglings. Just count the bloodstains on the floor. Nerchio now finished with the lair, finished with the Spire, has 6 mutas out. Where are those mutas? They should pop out here any second out of those eggs. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4 mutas already selected, so let's follow those mutas a little bit around to see where they're going and how much damage will they be able to do. Let's take a look at the harvester count. Meanwhile, pretty much the same. Let's take a look at the supply count. Pretty much the same. Let's take a look at the units lost. Pretty much the same. So this game is absolutely even between Thorzain and Nerchio here right now. So Nerchio wants to take out the supply depots. Of course he can do this because the supply depot can die pretty fast, but no, it's get repaired just in time, and Nerchio with his double creep tumor still spreading the love, like I like to say it, because spreading the creep sounds a little bit creepy, and I'm a positive person, I'm a happy person, so I just say he is spreading the love. So evolution chamber coming up for Nerchio. Looks like he wants to go for the +1 here for the ground units, and he's got the centrifugal hooks, the baneling speed halfway down. Meanwhile the mutalist still flying around. Maybe he wants to take the supply depots once again. Meanwhile he is going for the hatchery of the low ground, getting more mutas as well, and mutas flying away. And the Viking now will be able to take out this Overlord, and meanwhile this Overlord will go down. This supply depot might not be going down as well, but an SCV building the supply depot, and the supply depot in the end going down there. So let's take a look at the unit count. So we got 11 mutas, 12 banelings, 19 Zerglings against 33 Marines, 4 siege tanks. So the army composition with the 2 medivacs, this 1 Viking, and this Marauder, in addition to the rest of the units of Thorzain, is looking much better here for him. So I like the army composition of Thorzain much better, like I said. But on the other hand, if Nerchio will be able to micro the shit out of those mutalists here, maybe in the back, taking out for example this supply depot, and just be annoying, trying to do some damage here, he will be in a good position taking out 2 more Marines. But taking out 2 Marines every 30 seconds will just not be enough. So Nerchio is getting more Zerglings. He's got 24 more Zerglings en route. He's getting the +1 armor upgrade, the Carapace, of course, against the siege tanks. On the other hand, do the siege tanks have the +1 attack? No, they do not, and there are no other upgrades en route there as well. So mutas moving out once again. He's got quite a lot of mutas. Banelings rolling out, but where are the remaining Zerglings? Where are those units? And here they are, so they're running around, still not sure what to do. And there are the tanks sieged up. There comes the scan, taking out more creep tumors. There are the mutas trying to take out one, two single siege tanks. But Thorzain is completely aware of what's going on, so he is holding out just fine. The Banelings and the Zerglings here at this location next to the low ground expansion in top left, still wandering around what's going on there. And maybe a split with the mutas would be nice, just have 2-3 mutas luring those marines that way, and marines moving down here to the low ground expansion get taken out pretty easily. Thorzain got how many mutas and marines left? 24 here at least next to the siege tanks, more siege tanks arriving. Meanwhile, what is Nerchio doing? He's producing more Zerglings, he's producing more Banelings, and that's it. No more mutas, no broodlocks, no hive tech, no infestation pit, no nothing. And I would really like some hive tech here in the mix. Still marines taking out 2 more mutas here by Nerchio. Meanwhile, the siege tank still survives, more siege tanks coming in, and Thorzain once again, like in the map, like in the game on Chakuras Plateau, he's got 2 factories. So there's 1 factory, there's a 2nd factory, and 2 base 2 factory is what he really likes, even though he's mainly focusing on the infantry units like the marines and the marauders. And all of those banelings just got obliterated by those siege tanks, and it's just too many siege tanks to handle for Nerchio. This expansion will go down for sure, absolutely. Where are the remaining forces of Nerchio? Here they are. There are the Zerglings, there are the Banelings, and there are the Mutalisks. And Nerchio is doing something which a lot of Zerg players lately are doing, going for the base race, but no, he just pulled back with his units. So those siege tanks, for example, here, call for siege tanks at 6 kills, is just doing more and more and more damage. So the expansion here at the low ground has been taken out, and now he's in the natural, directly in the face here of Nerchio. 2 siege tanks is what we thought they loses, but he's got still so many marines left. All the mutas are down, so we should see a GG any second now. And Thorzain will tie up Thorzain will tie up the series 1-1, so the ace match of Nerchio against Thorzain will come up right now after a 30-second. I know it will be a 1-minute break, so Thorzain against Nerchio, ace match, game number 3 coming up in 1 minute. And remember, the winner of those 2 guys will advance to the semi-final.